Somebody welcome back to Vintage Story, episode 33 with me, Sid, and we are here. That does not work very well. We are here in our little hunting lodge that we set up and marked on the map after going out for a little exploration last episode. And I haven't done much. I have made another basket, so we've got a whole load of seeds and stuff we're not carrying there. In here I've got a whole load of coal and blocks and stuff that I'm also not carrying. It is 3:30 in the morning. I'm just waiting for it to lighten up a little bit because there are a few death sloths around the area, and not that they're spawning on the surface, they are actually spawning in caves. And yeah, I've cleared myself some more inventory space. Not a lot, admittedly, but you know, it is what it is. We'll clear a spot once we use a few arrows actually as well. And my plan today is to head up this way. There's a ruin over there, there's a little ruin down here. Yeah, we've not been up this way before, but again, we just need to explore and try and find different kinds of terrain. This still looks like claystone to me. And just get out there and have some fun, really. I did find that's a coal mine that I marked on the map. We've got brown coal at the surface. That's obviously the cave, and I also found a trader over there, but you know, I'm not really equipped for trading right now, so let's see what we can see, shall we? Let's just put the door away in its basket. And I wish it had stopped raining. The cat just scared me half to death by deciding to move. She's not moved for like an hour. And now, at the moment I press record, she's sniffing my feet. She still hasn't got it in her head that I don't like my feet attacked. I think she rather thinks she's doing me a favour. Yeah. So we need to head out and grab a few sticks as well, because I am actually stickless at the moment. And having a few sticks about our person will probably be beneficial in the long run. Looking out for forage, because we're not that well equipped that we can afford to turn down any food we come across. So definitely looking for forage, and possibly shooting a rabbit or two in the face if necessary. Oh, peat. Lots of peat, lots of things. It is, apologies for the road noise again, it is still a very, very warm day over in, well, for us, by British standards, it's positively tropical. It's yeah, it's uncomfortable. Goaty goat. Not a lot that I can see. I'm hoping that we'll start to see more of these bushes of fruit as well, because that will give us, increase our ability to survive off the lands while we're out. So yeah, I wish it had stopped raining though. I mean, it's very atmospheric and all, but it really is not conducive for a good recording. A little bit dull, hey, a little bit dark, a little bit miserable. Another goat's over there. Sheep over there. Oh man, I see some grain. Okay, let's go and forage that while we're in the process of hunting stuff out. Yeah, it's liberating to get out. It's also liberating not to be terrified of furry dogs eating your face. That's That's quite a novel experience as well. Yeah, so you are ready, so we'll have that because I can eat that later. I think that one's ready as well if I can get up there. While we're here, we might as well grab the seeds from the ones which are not ripe. But that's going to help. I mean, it's not going to help a lot, but it'll help a bit, you know. It's better than a slap in the face. I mean, I'm tempted. Only tempted. I could shoot myself a sheep, because I do need to get rid of 4 of those. I don't need to get rid of 4 of those arrows. It's just that having 4 arrows extra is consuming my inventory slot. And consequently making life a little bit harder than it needs to be. Only a little bit. Bunny. Yeah, of course, yeah. It is nice just knowing that if I do suddenly discover a hostile creature, with the possible exception of a bear, which I haven't seen in this. No, shush, John. Don't even say it. Oh, fox and lots of rabbits in the area. But this is all still claystone, which is not the most useful stuff to me. I think the rain is stopping. Interesting. I do like how in Vintage Story it just doesn't go boomf gone. It does actually steadily, you know, go away over time, much like it does in the real world. Okay, well, we're still not found anything exceptionally exciting. I mean, I'm not expecting, you know, earth shaking, but I would like, that's interesting level of exciting, you know. Earth shaking sounds dangerous to me. Where are we on the map now? We're here. I'm going to head over to that ruin, see whether we can find something useful there. And sorry, but pardon me, I'll be back in a moment. I'm not sure whether I should be worrying, but I keep finding dead, crushed animals. I found a dead, crushed pullet, and now I found I'm going to leave the we will take them off, and then it'll fall apart. And I'm now going, what's crushing all these animals? Because, you know, I suppose it... Oh, this is rather nice, interesting terrain. Things that crush things. I mean, I suppose it could have fallen. Let's go with fallen. I like fallen. Fallen is things, but look at that. And then over there, we've definitely got a change of scenery. As well, I mean, sort of a change of scenery. But I think I'm going to try and head round that way and get over to that little bit of land over there and see what it is. And I'm going to try not to become a crushed in thing myself. Got a little bit of meat to cook on a fire tonight, so that's a good thing. Picked up some feathers from a crushed pullet, and that was about it, really. There was nothing obvious in that ruin, although that does look like a ruin down there that could potentially bear investigatorizing as well. Now, I do need to be aware. What time is it? 10:30 in the morning, so we've got plenty of time. And what I don't want to be is So I'm just picking up flint as I go. Anywhere where there isn't any trees when it comes to make camp for the night. So yeah, let's just go and have a look at this, and then we'll it looks like a ruin. I should also make sure I'm armed for when the inevitable center on me. Fire clay, red, and that will do. There we go. I mean, it's probably far enough away that we're never going to need to come out this far to grab it, but again, it doesn't cost us out to mark it on the map, and you never know when I'm going to want some fire clay and find out that all of the local ones have run out. Fruit! Give me forage. Finally. Right, what have we got going on here? I mean, there could be stuff buried. That is a seed vessel. And it had rice seeds in it. Okay. Let's just go and have a look at that fruit, and then we will continue round this way, I think. I'll see you when I get a bit closer to that that new terrain, that interesting new rock type. Yep, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, we're over at these cliffs, and I'm actually seeing some lead ore. Rich. I haven't got any, man, now I need to make a decision, don't I? Yeah. I mean, I suppose I could eat. It's lead, which is a bit of a pain, because I don't need lead. Let's mark it on the map. I'll just put lead question mark. I'll do it in grey. Not, oh dear. Freudian slips there. Okay, and there we go. Stick that on. I am, however, going to ditch that because I don't know whether I need lead or not. And there's a little bit of that poking out on these sides. I don't know whether there's any more. That's flint, I think, as is that. But I'm sure I saw, yep, there's more lead over there. And I'm sure I saw something else this way. Didn't I? Let's just have a good look around the place. I'm not entirely sure what I use lead for. I mean, obviously I know what we use lead for in the real world. I'm not entirely sure what lead is for in the game world. I would have sworn I saw something over this way, but maybe I was mistaken. What time is it? 2:45. One more and I've got a full contingent of a full stack of flint, so I can stop picking that up. Yeah, I could have sworn I saw something over that way, but maybe not. This is fire clay. Again, we'll mark it because you never know when I'm going to want it, and the more that's on the map, the better. But I'm really Not seeing a mass of excitement over here, other than it being, you know, very nice looking. So we've got bauxite and peridot, claystone. Trees are up on the top there, which is going to be a bit of a pain, but not finding any huge. Oh wow! I do like the area though. It's a nice terrain, Jen. It looks to be a cave back there as well. Oh well, as rocks go, I don't think it was an exciting rock for us, but whether I can even get up from here. Maybe I should be collecting. Oh wow. Maybe I should be collecting these seashells as well, but again, we're back to the eternal problem of inventory space. I think when I play a modded playthrough of Vintage Story, I will be looking for something to severely improve the the inventory carrying capacity, because I find it a little bit too limiting for a game which is heavily into exploration. Not hugely limiting, just a little bit too limiting. I do like this area. Right, I'll be back if anything crops up as super duper interesting, and I'll see you in a moment. Just a quick one, but I've got a baby apple tree here. I don't want to destroy that yet. I'm just going to mark it on the map. Again, we'll stick it on in red, and I don't know whether I've got a tree icon. Of course not. Let's give it a swirly thing then. I don't know what whirly works for that. Whirly, swirly, really works for it. But we maybe want to come back when that's had a chance to grow some more. Because fruit trees, I think that is the first fruit tree I've actually encountered. It's 5:30, so we should probably rabbit be considering where I want to set up camp for the night. Little peridot or periodite, and then we're into forest floor. This is gorgeous, and it's got to be said, I'm feeling a deadly vibe as well. I'm feeling that there could be all sorts of nastiness waiting here, and you really have to sit right outside my window with your engine running. Right, I have got enough juice to chop down a tree. Just make sure. Oh, you are a resin. And now I've got no space. Damn it. I can fix this. No, I can't. Not like that, I can't. Too much stuff. Alright, quick bit of stone napping, and I will free up a little bit of space in my inventory one way or the other, and then I can grab some stone, some wood, and Yeah, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Right. Throw those on the ground. Put those in there. Put those in there. Put those in there. Make... Oh, right. Throw you away. Grab you. Put you back up there. Along with all of that. And chop down a tree. But not that one. Well, it's far enough away. I'll chop down this one. And then we need to think about that again. Setting up for the night somewhere. But I've got an idea for that, so once I have collected all of that, we're gonna just come in here and make ourselves a little hidey hole. Won't take long. And again, if we wear this pick out a little bit, then I'll live with that as an option. As long as I don't break into a cave full of death sloths. Right. Turn that lot into firewood. Just pop it all down there. Get rid of the rocks, pick up the dirt. And now we can't see. There we go. Get rid of the dirt. What do I want to do? I probably need to dig myself a little bit more space. I'm just going to spend the night here and cook up the meat I've got, eat everything, eat various bits of food, try and free up as much inventory space as possible, and well, we'll see how we go, shall we? So, back in a bit. Here's another fine morning and we are off through the woodlands here, desperately hoping that we don't bump into any bears. And I keep tempting fate by mentioning them by name. I also need to keep my eyes open, because we're in a pine forest by the looks of it, for more of the resin trees, because apparently we are going to want that going forward. And I shouldn't have chopped those trees down, so it doesn't matter, we live and learn, and today we learned not to chop down pine trees, so at least not resiny pine trees anyway. But yeah, I want to kind of push back round home now. We know where there's a cave, we know where there is a couple of baskets full of goodies that I have left future me to go and pick up and collect and take back home again. But this is all periodite sand, which I don't think is particularly any good for finding tins and zincs and casserites and all of the other things. I'm not 100% certain. So, you know, let's not read that as gospel. In fact, let me just have a look at zinc. Zinc ore, stone, sphalerite, that's in Cherthelm. Tin, let's have a look at tin. Actually cassiterite, isn't it? No, cassiterite? Is it cassiterite or is it... Yeah, cassiterite. In andesite, so let's go back in there, let's have a look. You got it. You're going to tell me which stones? Come on, just be. So it's definitely an andesite. It definitely exists in granite and in basalt. Oh, it does exist in periodite. So in theory, any caves in this area could quite easily get us down. There's some copper. We'll map it. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So my plan is we're going to come down to about here, and then we're going to cut through to this area, and then maybe cut over there around back home. I know there are some wolves around that space, but you know, nothing is perfect all the time. And I think wolves are just something we're going to have to come to terms with. Well, have come to terms with. Not have to. Already come to terms with them. Blue clay. Alright, I'll map it. Yeah, and I'll carry on and I'll bring you back when something exciting happens. Found loose meteoric iron pieces on the surface. The no, it's not. I'm not placing. This is not journey map. Come on, no, that's right map. Here, iron, black, mine, save. That definitely is interesting, and what also is interesting is over here is andesite, which of course is a tin bearing rock. So that is interesting. I don't know whether tin will actually form, how close to the surface tin will form, if it will form near the surface at all. But I don't. Looks like there might be some interesting options over here anyway. Again, I'm not too worried right now about going in and just diving straight into the first hole in the ground that we find and getting myself killed. This is a fact-finding mission to try and find places that could be useful for, you know, having a good look around at a later date as we come across, but you know, better equipped, better prepared. And what I will probably do is do a little bit of wolf hunting in the meantime, because the more leather I've got, the more I got to make the next tier of backpack, which will hopefully allow me to progress that into you know, carrying a little bit more stuff with me and get rid of that one limitation that is such a pain in the backside. Really proper good old pain in the bum. You've got no resin, have you? No. See, now I'm looking for it. I do see how rare that stuff is. So, yeah, that's a consideration. Andesite sand. So we've got andesite, we've got bauxite, we've got periodite all over these areas, and both we have also got these lovely big old rocks of stuff here as well. Yeah, just let's carry on trogging. But the what are you? Chalk is wasn't it chalk that we need to make flux? Wow, there's another cave system there as well, potentially, although they're going to be a bit of a pain to get into. chalk sand? Have we not got chalk rock? I need to check. Fairly certain there was. Yeah, that is. It is chalk rock, isn't it? Me. Right, chalk sand can be used for plaster, packed dirt that might put loose bricks. Ah, okay, let me just get rid of these. Grinds into lime. All that effort I went to looking for chalk, and it's here. Again, I don't need to mark it on the map. I know where it is now, and I do have a pretty good memory for directions on maps. Contrary to popular belief, actually, people often criticize. I seldom get lost. I mean, the world may, you know, periodically have issues with my position in it, but I'm not lost. It's the world that's got it wrong. So I'm going to carry on heading back this way. We'll see what else we can find, and we'll be back in a bit. Found a ruin which has got a tool chest, but it's flint knives. However, we will have this bony soil because I'm heading back now, so I might as well seek to carry what I can carry, and bony soil will potentially yield us something better at the other side. Oh, hello. Flax. Throw that away, eat that. Pick that back up again. Lovely. Don't see. I mean, I could dig around the ruins, but I think that would be largely wasted time. So, yeah, we're going to head back, see how our crops are going back at the ranch. We've still got our little hunter's lodge out that route, so we'll need to go and grab that at some point. But right now, yeah, we're in a pretty good place, but we'll head back home and see what's what. This lot would be a nightmare if creepers were a thing in this game. La 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 la, boom, as you get bombed from above. But anyway, creepers are not in this game, thankfully, so not a problem. We'll keep on going. I will see you in a bit. Alright, now we're back. We encountered a wolf. Unfortunately, it managed to run off into the undergrowth before I could actually kill it, which was, well, disappointing. But we are safely home. I have got a number of seeds. I've got quite a bit of stuff. And when actually we should be seeing things, our flax looks to be fully ready to harvest. When should we be seeing BB? We got BB goat. Why have my walls? Why are my walls breaking down? Oh, we've got a BB sheep though, but why is that wall breaking down? Do I need to, does dry stone not do as well? That's annoying. Right, I need to sort myself out and get to the next morning. So I'll munch on my berries just to tide me over. I'm going to sort out my inventory as best I can, and I will be back with you in a moment. Alright, something is not right here. Does our property deteriorate over time if we're not in the area? I mean, I've only been gone like 3, maybe 4 in-game days, and yet all of this stuff has vanished. That is, well, I mean, I can fix it, it's not a problem, but it's annoying because I've got bits of my stone wall missing. What else is stone wall there missing? And I don't like the, whilst that's a pain because it means rabbits can get into my crops, it's not as much of a pain as it would be had that been, say, my goat field. My bees are harvestable again. What else has deteriorated, if anything? You have to let me know if that's a thing, because that is something that I feel it is, you know, moderately important to know. I need to deal with those, don't I? Boop, boop. And in and seal. I need to get another batch of hides going in the other one. We'll do that in a moment. These walls have not broken down, but these are the most recently constructed. And over here, we got 1 pumpkin. So my gut feeling, mind you, that placed all right. Why did we only get 1? Because that means I can only get 1 pumpkin seed now, which means I've got to plant and vaguely hope that we get more than 1 from that. You're supposed to get about 2.4. But I am annoyed about these missing bits. I need to, I think, check up a few things on the wiki, because if those walls are no good, I mean, I know in reality we would, oh hello, you've shot up, we would have to maintain these walls. We need to get you in the, no, that's, no, that can't be right, surely. I mean, like I say, I've been gone for 2 in-game days. We shouldn't be seeing that kind of wear and damage, should we? Oh, I don't know. Pine planks, can I turn you into pine slabs? I don't know how you even get, can't remember how you get pine slabs. Let's have a look. Well, with pine boards, of course. I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? Walnut, oak, pine. Horizontal, vertical. I am definitely going to have to do some research, because that should not have happened. Well, I sincerely hope it's not supposed to happen. If it's a setting, we're going to have to turn it off, because this game is proving difficult enough without it deciding, because I've been gone for a little while. We can destroy a few walls and the likes. Oh, baby goat. Baby goat. Doo, 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 doo. Yeah, I mean, that needs to be looked into, I think. Let me know if you know anything about vanishing blocks. Yeah, it was an interesting little journey, and more importantly, we now know that over here is a chalk area, so we don't need to go all the way up to there. I'm not sure which is actually closer. That is all andesite, which is good for tin. We've definitely got an iron nodey veiny thing there. I did find some more copper. I think it was there. So yeah, we've been out there. There's another big ruin out there as well that we could go back and check at some point. Yeah, let's see what the world brings us, shall we? But that is definitely disappointing. Till next time, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.